Okay, so I've got my 2 cups here, and I know that this cup measures 16 around, going around it. So I've done 4, 4, 4, 4, because we need all those holes. Marked it with a marker pen, there, and I've done 4 holes. That's where the 4 chains are going to come up. I've been using a screwdriver, and this is how I do my holes, but you can do them. I've already done this one. This one's got its 4 holes in. You want them all level because you want it hang right, so just measure around and then divide it into 4, and then you just get your screwdriver and just push in. It does usually give you a smooth finish, but if it doesn't, just go round. I've got these cutters, and that's perfectly smooth because I've done that one. We're going to get the chains. We're going to cut all the chains, and we're going to angle 4 chains there, and I think I'm going to need 12. So that would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 12. So I'm going to cut. You have to chuck that one away after because you can't use that one. So that one has to go in the bin. So now I'm going to cut 4 of those, and they are going to be zip tied. Nice. I'll just go get my zip ties. So here I've got all my 4 chains, my 4 white chains. Okay. So now we've cut all the chains and done all the owls. Now I've got the little chain, I've got this little heart, and I've found this little black star that I really like, which I'm going to put on. So I've hooked the black chain on. So I've hooked that chain on. Now we're going to zip tie it. So we're going to get that first. We're going to put the zip tie through there. Then we're going to put the zip tie through the owl. And then we're going to add the chain and the little heart on. Like that, that's it. And then we're going to push that through that hole there. Like when it comes out the other end, push it through. And then you have that on the inside. And then we're going to zip tie it. So there you are, everything's zip tied. Pull it really tight. Second. Fiddly. Fiddly diddly. So it's exactly like hers. I have got that one, a couple of them. I have got some, but I'm saving it for my cork because I've got some cork and I want it dangling in the middle of my cork. So I've just added 2 links on in place of that and just used zip ties. So okay, that was a fiddly zip tie. So there you are, I've got that, and that's what I've got inside. So I'm now going to cut that off and make sure there's no sharp bits for my sugar gliders to cut themselves on, because they will be going in here definitely to get the treats. So I'm really going to make sure that's got nothing sharp. So that's fine now. So there we have it. So now I'm going to count how many she's got going round there, and then I'm going to do it again until I'm all the way round. So if you're making it with me, she's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you're making it with me, she's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 going up there, but I've added an extra 2 links for that bit. So I put 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then going round here, she's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 12, 2. Then a little charm, heart charm. So that's if you're making it with me. That's how many links you'll need to get this size. So I've had to have 15 going down because mine's a deeper bowl. So cut this off and I've had to count 15. Wasted some chain, but and then I just added on the heart there, which is like that. So just cut hers. So I'll be putting mine on and then working my way round. And then I will have 2. Looking good, looking really good. And I've got 2 going up. So we've now done that bit and it's looking pretty good. Those 2 are going to go up there. So our next step is to So we've done all that. We've done them. So next step is to attach it to the top part. So now I've got to put this lid on. I have got some straws, but I don't know what colour. But you don't have to have straws. You can have just a pulley underneath. So underneath you can just, because this does swap into a pulley. If you actually brought this off the Flower Fairy, you get this straws and in the pack comes a pulley toy with it. Yeah, so I'm going to have a pulley on the bottom of mine. And now I'm going to put on the lid. So it'll be like that. So for the top, she's got 14 going down there, plus that. So I had 2 on for that. And 13, the small ones, going along. But you just clip them on with a heart after. I'm going to switch to black zip ties now. I'm going to have 2 hanging down, so that I can then zip tie that on instead of having that hook cut sheath. So I've got my black zip ties here. Zip tie through there like that. And then we're going to have 3 dangling down, so I'm going to put it in the 4th one. And then we're going to push it through there, like that, so that we then pull it through. So you can just get down and make your toy. Snap that off, make sure there's no sharp pieces. And then there we have one done. So that has now got the zip tied onto there. So that's all those 4 done for the top. And then I've got 3 dangling down. C-link. I'm going to tie all these together. I've got them. So there's one C-link, I'll just put them on. And then we're going to put that one on. 2, 3, 3, 4, and then we're going to seal that with a, because then we're going to seal it, and then she's got one of those on after, and that's it. So I've got my dangly bits down because I haven't got them. So now we're going to put a white sealing on, like so. I have to collect these white ones for anything sharp, so these are fine. There's that. Okay. So we're getting ready to have the charms on. So I've got fixing on here now, and then all I've got to do then is put the chains going around there, and then I'm nearly done. And then it's the fun bit, and then it's all the charms, and then after that I just got to put my pulley at the bottom. And do you know what? This is just absolutely looking fantastic. I'm loving it already, and it's got no charms on or nothing. So now I keep showing you that, you know, all the charms do make a difference. So we'll see what a made one looks like. So I've just had to put my dressing gown on because it's freezing. Oh, hello, hello, hello. This is my Lily. This is my Lily. Do you mind it? I can't keep moving the camera, so hello. Yes, I'm nearly finished with my tuck there. It's looking absolutely fantastic. Okay, Lily, let's get cracking, shall we? Shall we get working? Say hello, hello. It's another one we can't. You don't see her very often because she goes out. So, but she's really old now. Think I've had her about, what? How old was I? 8? Oh, you're about 8? What do you talk? You love to do scratch, don't you talk? She's about 8, she is. My very first cat. No, you're my second, sorry. So she's 8. And then started having Maine Coons indoor. Yes, you love your little face scratch, don't you, ducky, ducky. Okay. Junior, yes, you do your bed. She loves your bed. Your bed. So, okay, this is where I'm at now. So unfortunately, I've only got one bell. So I have got my top done now, as you can see, and I'm now going to add a flower on mine. We are going to do that now. And I've got these put in the middle of my flower. Not slanted, so I'm hoping that's good. Put a little mark there. I'm going to put it straight through. And that's for the flower. Then I'm going to, no sharp pieces, it's pretty good that is really, pretty good. Zip tie, and it's blue, I'm going to have a blue. So I'm going to put zip tie through that, and through the flowers. So we are going to put the zip tie through there, and make sure when you've got it the right way so you don't have to do it twice, because that will be let me put all flowers on. And then we get this, and we're going to thread that through. These are new and I haven't clipped that sharp bit off, so just 1 second. That's done. Then we're going to put that on there. I hope I haven't lost my end. Right, so now we're going to thread it back through with that hoop on. So it's going to go straight back through all of them, hopefully, until it comes out through the other end. These zip ties I find extremely fiddly. I don't know about anybody else. So I'm going to turn this upside down. And hopefully I've got it on straight. Hopefully I can. And it's tied as best I can. Now I'm going to cut that off. And now we'll have a look. See if it's straight. I think that's quite nice. Yeah, I'll show you it all when it's in the page. That's the flower for that one, but I'm not having that orange in the middle. That orange is coming out. Okay, so it's kind of nearly completed now. Just going to put a pulley down here, and then that's done. Order some bells. Order some more of these bells to put round here, and then it's done. I tend not to chock-a-block it with charms no more, because it does add up when you start putting charms on, and then you don't get many toys out of what you've brought. But I also do like more foraging cups. I mean, I love those little cups. I do like more foraging cups anyway. I mean, if you've got a smaller cage than me, you can make that a lot smaller, like so. And now they've both got one, but mine's just a longer version. And I'm actually really pleased with that. It looks really nice hanging up. So I'm really pleased with that. And I know they love it. They're in this all the time. And I love the bells. It makes such a lot of noise when they're in there. So I'm just going to make my pulley now. And then that's with the flower. And last, before I put it in the cage, we have a pulley. So for a pulley, we will need a 2mm pulley chain, 2 bangles for the end of the chain to stop it coming through, and a little one. And we will need another zip tie. Now I've already put an owl in it. Need a zip tie. So very nearly done now. Just going to zip tie this on here very quickly. I'll need a bead at the top to pull it through. So we're going to get the zip tie through there, through the owl, And then inside where the zip tie is, you're going to put the bead through so that you can put that on after it. Put the bead in and then thread it through, thread it back through the owl so that it's like that. That's good. So now we've got this end like so. Then we're going to put that hook on and then we're going to zip tie it. And watch, we've done it the wrong way round, please no. So we have that there and we have that in the middle there, like so. Then after we're nearly finished now, then the gliders can go play with this, and then you pull your pulley through like so, and then we get more zip ties. Then you get your pulley. Sorry about that, I picked up the wrong bracelets. So you get your bracelets here and you get your zip tie, and then you put it through and then you zip tie it on. Make sure it's the right way. Pull tight. Slip off and get your other pulley. My sugar gliders love my cat biscuits. Sanibel lamb, I get from Zooplus, sensitive, Sanibel lamb sensitive. They don't like all cat biscuits, they just like them. They've gone for them before the mush. I'll just put them in. Right, so there we go. Now it's getting it all up. There's the pulley. Okay, so let's look. So there's the pulley, as you can see. And so let's go see what it looks like in the cage now, because it's done, it's finished. Hello, so it is late at night now, so as you can see, this is what I mean about my cage being so big. Got to check the pulley. Oh, the pulley's fine, it doesn't hit the floor. So that's what it looks like in the cage. So I think I've actually done it just a nice size actually. Made that toy as well for them, and I made that toy at the back as well because I'm making them longer, see, because they're all too short before. They love this. They love going at the back, running, getting a treat. I mean, they've ate all the cat biscuits today. They've flipping ate everything, and the first thing they did went to me cat biscuits, and they run off and they all go behind there and in there. They do like that, but I only paid £2.50 for that off eBay, second hand. We can see the top. When you're putting these in, it falls in here and not on the floor, and that's why I like these. So they've both got one now, because what I usually do is I usually do put most of the treats in here. The smaller treats, these tend to all fall on the floor, so I usually put them in something that will catch it, all those cups up there, and then they can also rummage inside here. And oh, he's coming out, wait. Hello. Oh, you're after a treat, aren't you? Come on then.
get you a treat. Oh, he's 2 all the time. He's off again. Drop some into the others. Got one glider that just wants to take 2. Anyone else? Because it's good night now, folks. I'll just pop them in there today. Actually, not too many of them. That's the size of my cage. So that's why I make my toys quite longish now.